Hello, welcome to a short video of utilization of the VALGITE web resources. First is the VALGITE Google site, and this is like a website that has links and documents, blogs, ways to go in and create lists and meeting agendas. So we have all sorts of lists that we can use out here, as well as setting up meetings and having agenda and attendee lists. Right now I'm working on the December 2011 meeting page. So I have that preliminary set up, so saying it'll be held on December 9th from 11 to 2 p.m. somewhere, hopefully in Henrico, maybe somewhere else. So as we get further in, we'll have an attendees list and the agenda, etc. But going back to the welcome page, the home page of the site, there's a URL that people would have to save, and I'm just going to go and edit this page and put it in there so that you can see what it is. So basically I'm going to edit this page, go to the top here and say save this link to your favorites. Save the link to this page to your favorites. Save the link to this page to your favorites. Okay, so that's the first thing people would need to do. Once they get used to using it, they won't have to have this. Then the second thing, so that's the site. That's the Google site. The second thing we have is this listserv type thing in the Google Groups, which I'll go to now. So generally people would start off using the site, and then when they wanted to go to the group, they would go to the group. So I'm going to quickly go to the group by clicking on this link that I added to the home page of the site. So that's going to take me to the group. Now there's a lot of confusion, what's going on, why is there a group, why is there a site? The group is for email only and topics that people can put in themselves by clicking on new post. So I'm going to create using the Google site versus the group. Okay, so the group is for email conversations, let's call them, and the site is for documents and lists. Here is a video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link up here once I put the video up. So I'm going to post this message now, coming soon. I'm going to post this message now, and then I'll return and have it linked to this video. So I'm posting that message, and then it'll show up in VALGITE momentarily. One thing to talk about here is that I am not an administrator of the Google group. I do have administrator rights on the site. If I had it on groups, I would probably lock this down so that only members could see it. Right now, this particular group is open to anyone. So a person who is a member of this site can send an email to another person and have them come in, and they can actually look at the messages. They can't post new messages, but they can look at the messages on the site. We might want to lock that security down, and for me to do that, I'd have to be upgraded or promoted to administrator of the Google group. Plus we're also getting a new version of this using the new Google group soon, so it makes it a little more threaded, for instance. The other great thing about this site is that you can search through this thing very quickly, and it does a great job of bringing information up. So basically it brings up all the information about a specific search request. So basically that's it. A couple of things. The group itself is out there as Google, as the link, and I've got it linked to a site. So the other thing that people should make sure that they put into their contacts is the email address, valgite@googlegroups.com. That way when you're sending an email that you want to go to this Google group, you just send it to this specific address. So that's an important thing, using that. And then going back home, I think I have a link that takes you to the site itself under About This Group. So we made an update here that would take the individuals back to the site. So if you're in the group and you want to get back to the site, just go to About This Group, and then you'll see the public website here, which will take you back to the site, and vice versa. If you need to get back to the group now, you just click there. So once again, we got everything linked up pretty well here. We could probably secure things down so that only VALGITE members get to look at the discussions. But I think it's working out pretty well. So appreciate your time watching this short video. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to send an email to valgite@googlegroups.com, and I'm sure someone will help you out on getting a Google account set up or whatever else you need. So thank you very much.